Aries. Wow, that was quick. So Aries, this wanted to come out for you, and this is the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is someone intelligent, someone that can really guide a kingdom to success here. They come up with the best decisions. They are quite intellectual about their decisions, and they can use their mind to conquer situations. They can use their ideas to really take a lead in a situation, and it's someone that people can go to for guidance, and they will give them the best direction to head into, and they can do this because they assess it from an open perspective. They have a wider outlook. They look at everyone's point of view, and they gather what is best for everyone. And sometimes other people don't quite understand the amount of thought that goes into their way of thinking. It's like other people sometimes cannot understand the complexity of the ideas that they have come to, even though it comes so naturally to them. Aries. So this is the energy coming into the reading. So this is about being in their heads about something, and perhaps there is a decision to be made. Yes, so we do have the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is all about clarity, because this is a card of an awakening. This is a card of enlightenment. So this is someone looking over past situations that may have happened that they didn't have clarity over, looking over past situations that may have been confusing, that may have been lacked closure in some way, because they could not finish. There was a sense of not knowing the full picture, okay? And this is a card of knowing what the truth really is. Okay, seeing something for what it really is. That's this card. It's awakening, it's enlightenment, and it's a real change as well within oneself. And with next to the King of Swords, this will be some sort of idea of some kind, some sort of thoughts that someone is coming to a closure, some sort. And if it's not closure, it's an acceptance of something. Yeah. And there is a need to move quite fast. You know, flying with the wind, I'm feeling, flowing with the wind, and getting through this. You know, it's once they have this judgment, once they have this awakening of sorts, they are able to then implement something quite fast. Or they have this feeling, this urge. And this can also mean that change is happening. And change happens, you know, whether someone likes it or not. You know, they could not anticipate this change, but they have to brace themselves for it. Aries. Daily. Okay. A lot of swords. So now we do have the Four of Swords, and this is about someone taking the time to take a step back and look at the battles and challenges that they have overcome, and there's this sense of learning so much from them. and also a sense of appreciation for being able to overcome them, being strong enough to overcome them, and knowing now, kind of gathering thoughts about how they can move forward on a situation, knowing that now they can move forward, and there is this window, okay, and they are inside this window, they are inside this colourful window. So there's this sense of being able to establish oneself in some way. They are on the inside rather than feeling on the outside of a situation, okay? And the swords, again, the Four of Swords are about thoughts. They are about coming to realizations and narrowing down one's ideas in order to understand how they should move forward in some way once they come out of this period of rest, because the Four of Swords is a period of rest. But they are making decisions within that. And this came out with the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is my dreamer card. You see how they're looking up at this wand, and it's like they are admiring this wand. And this is a journey, this is realising a journey forward that could be quite fulfilling, personally fulfilling as well. A journey of the soul in some ways. Okay, and it can just be an admirer, it can be just dreaming of another person, someone or something, a goal, an idea, and really cherishing it and holding it, okay, and realising that there's so much more growth that could happen here. Okay, so what is the last card for Aries? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. So this, I feel like this is coming out now, whatever this Ten of Swords is. So take a look at that. What is something that has hurt someone to their core? What is something that has made them really feel down, really pinned them down in some respect, their emotions, and, you know, this real feeling of loss, this real feeling of some sort of sadness, or some sort of something that causes someone to feel deprived in some way, okay? And I feel like what's happening is these swords are coming out now. They are taking the steps now for these, they're doing the right things, they are taking the right actions to move forward and to let these swords come out, I feel. And this is going to be successful. So you see here how for this period of taking time, for this period of waiting, there is a coffin here. Okay, there is a coffin, and this is because it's about appreciating overcoming situations, appreciating surviving situations, okay? That's what the Four of Swords is about. And we see here this person is completely, you know, destitute. They, you know, this could be a body, you know? So it's like saying that this now is being revived, okay? Especially with the Judgment card as well, which is an awakening. It's like these swords are coming out and this body is coming back to life. And this body is coming back to life after an awakening, after this awakening here. This Judgment card. And they're coming back and they're dreaming. They have a dream, they are embracing something, they're admiring a wand, and that wand represents a path forward that they are going to take. It could be something that they're doing now. This could be past energy, this could be someone fulfilling a dream or taking action on a dream. Okay? So that is the general reading for Aries. And now I'm just going to pull a card, and this is something for Aries to take note of today. It could be significant, it could be quite small. But what we do for this general reading is we just see what resonates with us, and just take you know, usually we're guided by the first thing that pops into our head, and that's the best way to get the most out of a reading, especially a general one. Okay, so what's the message to take note of today? Can we have a message to take note of today for Aries? Just one card, please. So we do have the Star card, and this is all about dreams. This is actually a wish fulfillment card. So you see how this person has planted seeds and they are watering them, and they do have, you know, it's both on ground and it's on water here. So it's both emotionally fulfilling, and it's also quite a value, quite a success, something grounded in a sense, okay? So this is both here, and this is really beautiful. This is something that can be quite fulfilling in the future, and it's slow growing, but it is a dream coming true. Okay, so we do have the Page of Wands and we have the Star card, which is all about fulfilling one's dreams quite slowly and having those seeds planted. You know, slowly planting those seeds in order to achieve this, I feel. So that is quite beautiful. I feel that's a good, I feel like this is all about really coming to terms with, you know, what makes someone happy, what makes someone's dreams come to light, and taking that time to realise those dreams and to plant the seeds in order to fulfil those dreams. Okay, so that is the daily reading, Aries. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.